Hey y'all, and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm getting into how I create a unit study for my kids. The unit study that we're working on is all about the human body with an emphasis on the digestive system. The first thing that I like to do is head on over to my library's app and search and see what resources are available there. I'm looking for books, I'm looking for visual resources like videos, and they also have learning kits, which are really great because it includes games and different activities. So those are the things that I'm looking for on my library's app. Once I find what I like, I'll go ahead and put it on hold and request that I can pick it up at a specific library branch, which is super helpful. Then I head on over to Pinterest. I love Pinterest. Same thing here. I'll type in the unit study subject and I'll put something like human body unit study or digestive system experiments, things like that. And the pins that I like, I'll go ahead and check them out. What I also like to do on Pinterest is to create a board. This is super helpful because all of my ideas will be in one spot. And I know that I like those ideas rather than just starting over on Pinterest every single time. So I'll create a board, which is what I'm doing here, and I'll make that board secret just so only I can see it, or you can also add collaborators if you want to. And it's super simple, super easy. And it's a great way to also look back at other boards that you've created if you want to revisit a unit study or add more to it. It's super helpful. Pinterest is also great because you find so many amazing free resources. If it's free, it's for me. You already know. Just really great stuff here. When I'm looking at science experiments like this one, I like to read it all the way through just to make sure that the materials needed are things that I can easily find or that I already have. Once I've done that, I'll start writing everything down. Excuse my handwriting, y'all. It's not the best, but it works. I'm really just writing things down to kind of visualize how I want the unit study to go for us for the next 6 weeks. So I'm writing down things like our goals, what activities I want to do, and things like that, as you can see here. I keep everything really simple. Again, it's just to kind of help me visualize how I want it to go. So you see I've written down my goals, our activities that I want to do, and the duration. We will be doing this unit study for 6 weeks. Won't be every day, but at least once a week. We are on a loop schedule and the unit study is on the loop. So we won't be doing this every day, but like I said, once a week. After I've done that, it's time to start printing. So I'm not doing a lot of printing because for my unit studies, I like to really focus on things like activities, hands-on activities, reading books, things like that. So I'm not printing a whole lot, but here we are. I don't know why I wrote Bill Nye like that. Just ignore it. I printed 3 copies just in case my littlest one wants to join in on what the other 2 are doing, and that's perfectly fine for him to do. He's in that stage right now where he wants to do everything that they're doing, so that's fine. How amazing is this infographic? I plan on just cutting this down just around it and laminating it so that we can keep it for a long time without it getting ruined. I really love planning unit studies. I love just figuring out all of the activities and things that we want to do and picking out things that I know that my kids are going to love. That's the really cool thing about creating your own unit studies, is that you know your kids and you know the things that they'll like to do. So it's fun to just pick out all these activities that I know they're going to be super excited about. So here I am just printing a few things, and after I print the stuff, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how I laminate it and make it all pretty and Pinterest worthy. This is my board. I always pin more things than I'll actually use. just in case, you know, I do one activity and I find that I don't really like it, or I want to add another activity. It just gives me a lot more flexibility to pin more things than I will actually use. There's my laminator. Now, I got this laminator off of Amazon, I think last year, and it was pretty inexpensive. I believe this one was like $30, and it works really well, and it's super easy. I don't consider myself a laminating expert, but this is very user-friendly. And now the laminator is ready, so it's time to slide those sheets on through, and it's like magic. You can see Axel in the background playing. It's definitely not necessary to laminate these things, but I just really like the look of it. I like how it also makes these things more durable, especially these anatomy cards. I have a few plans for them. Of course, we'll just use them like flashcards like this, but I also want to use them in sensory bins, so I don't want them to get messed up, and I feel like it would if it wasn't laminated, so that's why I wanted to laminate this. But don't feel like if you're not laminating your resources, then you're doing it wrong, because you're definitely not. After I have all my resources, I just put everything in a folder. Of course, this is just for week 1. I'll be adding to this folder as the weeks go on. I also wanted to show you what I got from the library. This is from the Read It Again kit, is what they call it, and it's just full of activities and videos and books and all this fun stuff. So I just want to show you what I got from the library, just so you can see. I cannot wait to play this game. It looks like so much fun. I think August will really enjoy it, and hopefully it will encourage him to, oh God, just eat something other than the typical grilled cheese sandwich. As you can see, I've written down my plans for week 1 and week 2, and I'll just continue along writing just like this to fill up what I have visualized for the 6 weeks. Again, I just keep things really simple. This is not a rigid plan. I am very flexible. I just want to get a general idea of what I'm thinking for these weeks. It's possible that we may not do one activity, or I may add on to it. Yeah, I just like to keep things really flexible. So that's how I plan out these unit studies, guys. I hope that this helped you. Thanks so much for watching this video. Please do me a favor and subscribe.